And Goddard out to Kenny Wharton. Ratcliffe. Advantage played as it looked as though there was a foul on one of the Newcastle men. Wrightson tried to get that ball away, but now Sharp, beaten by Kenny Wharton. That's better by Kenny Wharton. Peter Beardsley trying to wriggle his way through. Now Heath. Finds Trevor Stephen on the far side. Turns well to deceive Heath. Peter Beardsley, Goddard, Beardsley into the area. The shot might have been on target. Dave Watson only finds Roeder. Roeder going all the way. Roeder, oh, he missed kicks as he got through the ball, and in fact Glenn Roeder's legs stopped that Newcastle attack from the... Watson, Wrightson to Wharton. Goddard, good turn to Beardsley, Peter Beardsley, but takes two men to get the ball away from Peter Beardsley, and Sheedy gets the ball back. Sharp. Power. Paul Power gets the ball inside, and a chance for Heath, who scores. Adrian Heath makes it Newcastle United 0, Everton 2. Paul Power gets the ball inside, and a chance for Heath, who scores. Adrian Heath makes it Newcastle United 0, Everton 2, and Newcastle now 2 down. 10 minutes into the second half. So Paul Stevenson, Jeff Wrightson, Jackson, Darren Jackson that is. And I must give Darren Jackson the credit for that first half shot that was cleared off the line. Not Peter. Now McDonald. Stevenson. Stevenson into the area. Goddard under this, and he handled the ball. He thought he was Goddard under it, but so too Ratcliffe. Alan Harper. Great ball to Heath. Power on the overlap, gets it from Heath. Inside. Trevor Stephen. It's Trevor Stephen. Oh, hits the post. And Everton within a hair's breadth of making it 3. But Jackson for Newcastle United. Peter Beardsley. McDonald. McDonald turns inside, loses possession, and Everton forward again. Southall a long ball, Roeder clears. Wrightson. Goddard. Everton in now quickly on these Newcastle midfielders. Sharp stumbles but still finds Power. Power inside for Stevens, and Trevor Stevens scores. Oh, he wrong-footed Martin Thomas. I think that was a missed kick by Trevor Stevens. Sharp stumbles but still finds Power. Power inside for Stevens, and Trevor Stevens scores. Oh, he wrong-footed Martin Thomas. I think that was a missed kick by Trevor Stephen. It's Newcastle 0, Everton 3, and an element of luck about that goal. Martin Thomas thought the ball was going the other way. He was wrong-footed, and the ball just trickled agonisingly in from the boot of Trevor Stephen, who makes it Newcastle United 0, Everton 3, after 60 minutes. So United kicked off again. Darren Jackson runs into trouble in the shape of Gary Stevenson, and then he fouls his man. Preferred just to hold the ball And quick one taken by Sheedy. The ball inside for Gary Stevens, who fires just narrowly wide of goal. Took it away from him and unluckily saw the ball run away into touch. Now Paul Power setting up another Everton attack. Heath pointing on the overlap, gets the ball from Heath. Across it comes into the area. Heath, and Heath rather annoyed that Trevor Stephen in fact came in and whipped the ball away from him, and Trevor Stephen drove the ball past the post there. Cry of leave it from Radcliffe, but Sheedy got the header in anyway. Beardsley's header flicked on, looking for Jackson. Jackson won the ball, but again the ball went to an Everton player. Now Everton coming forward again. Trevor Stephen on that far side, going down the Everton right. Heath gets the ball into the net for 4 for Everton. Heath through the centre. Now Everton coming forward again. Trevor Stephen on that far side, going down the Everton right. Heath gets the ball into the net for 4 for Everton. Heath through the centre. So Adrian Heath gets his second from that lovely, lovely cross by Trevor Stephen. So with 7 minutes left, a disastrous scoreline for United. Newcastle United 0, Everton 4. So Newcastle kick off again. Wharton, Peter Beardsley going forward, but quickly surrounded by 3 Everton players, and it's Alan Harper who eventually gets the ball back. Quick throw in, finds Peter Beardsley, back to Stewart. Stewart faced by Poynton, clever chip through between 2 defenders. Beardsley almost read it. In fact, Beardsley got there, and Stewart has it for United. Poynton in close attendance. It's back to McDonald, over into the centre it goes. Goddard. Paul Power. McDonald wins it well though for United. Neil Poynton. Wilkinson. Off Wilkinson. And that one's through for Martin Thomas. McDonald. Not a good throw by him, but Beardsley got possession to Jeff Wrightson, back to Beardsley. Oh, and that's a dangerous ball. Everton win possession. And Wilkinson it was, fouled eventually by Peter Jackson, but that was all caused like that. Free kick taken by Sheedy, sharp inside, but Roeder read Heath's attempted dummy and got the ball back to Thomas. Now Roeder again. 4 minutes left as Stewart tries to get the ball downfield, but Stewart, Glenn Roeder, Wrightson, McDonald, a lovely chip looking for Roeder, who'd gone right forward. Radcliffe missed his challenge. Roeder to Stewart, but Radcliffe in this time to win it for Everton and drives the ball forward. Flicked on by Heath to Wilkinson, back to Heath. Heath on the left. Inside for Sheedy. Sheedy, Trevor Stephen waits, turns inside, and a good save by Martin Thomas. Darren Jackson picks it up on the far side. And a good ball by him. Now Stewart. Beardsley takes over, goes on a run, gets past one challenge. Jackson. Everton have it though, and Harper back to Southall. And the attractiveness of the opposition. Disappointed, of course, by United's performance this afternoon. Gets the return ball from Sheedy, but driven away by Peter Jackson. Good ball to Beardsley, but Beardsley tackled straight away. Radcliffe picks up the loose ball to Power. Across from Sheedy to Trevor Stephen. Stephen, it's Heath that was who drove that one just wide. So only a couple of minutes left as Martin Thomas takes the goal kick. Not a good kick by Martin Thomas, straight to Trevor Stephen. It's come to Paul Wilkinson. Wilkinson lays it off neatly. Trevor Stephen, still Stephen, across by Heath to Paul Power on the far post. Wilkinson, and it's a miscue there by Martin Thomas, but he managed to scramble the ball over the top. Just for a moment, thought the ball might have been looping into the net, but from Wilkinson's header, Martin Thomas got the ball over. So Alan Harper takes the corner in the last minutes of normal time. Alan Harper into the centre. Oh, and two men almost getting in each other's way there, but Beardsley controls well. Out to his left, and Andy Thomas going through now. Can this be a consolation? Southall drops it, but recovers in time to stop Stewart from getting there. And that's Everton's biggest scare of the whole match. Neville Southall dropped it, but there was no Newcastle player far enough forward to take advantage. Now Southall clears. Wilkinson, the ball loose, picked up by Peter Jackson, to Darren Jackson, to Peter Jackson. Cross for Peter Beardsley. Peter Beardsley keeps an awkward bouncing ball in, faced by Poynton, gets the ball across. Oh, lovely header! And Goddard so unlucky. Southall was beaten by that, and the ball went only a matter of inches past the post as we go into injury time. And Paul Goddard, the man nearest to scoring on 2 or 3 occasions here for United. Southall forward. Wrightson, Dave Watson, Darren Jackson, Thomas, Martin Thomas, Beardsley on the right. Beardsley faced by 2 Everton players, turns inside, still faced by those players, gets the ball out to McDonald, Poynton challenges. McDonald is fouled on the edge of the area. We're deep into injury time. And McDonald and Peter Beardsley over the ball. It's Beardsley who takes, but the free kick's going to be taken again because the Everton defensive wall wasn't 10 yards away. Referee Ken Lupton making sure that that defensive wall is far enough back. There you see him trying to marshal that wall. And Peter Beardsley it is. It's short for Andy Thomas. Thomas drives and Southall saves well. And there goes the final whistle. And Newcastle United very disappointed with the final scoreline. Newcastle United 0, Everton 4. Everton opening the scoring midway through the first half with a Paul Power goal. And then 2 goals twice within 5 minutes in the 55th and 60th minutes by Heath and Trevor Stephen. Put Everton well on their way to the 3 points. And another goal by Adrian Heath 7 minutes before the final whistle wrapped up the points. Newcastle had a few chances, but today wasn't their day, and the ball just wouldn't go into the net and denied Newcastle even a consolation goal. And so Peter Beardsley applauds the crowd as he is the last man off the field. The final score then, Newcastle United 0, Everton 4.